This week we're going to highlight the results of USDA's Ag Outlook Forum held last week. We're also going to take a look at the price changes associated with the March USDA Supply Demand Report. Then we're going to focus on planting progress for Brazil's second crop corn, and then turn our attention back to U.S. export trends and wrap things up with a long-term review of December corn futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We moved into the month of March here, and this corn market has remained exceptionally volatile. We're going to backtrack a second this week, however, and start out looking at what the USDA told us at the Ag Outlook Forum last week. Let's take a look at the balance sheet from USDA. Again, the Ag Outlook Forum was held February 27th to the 28th. Here's the balance sheet for corn for 25-26. We're just going to focus on a few things. Planted acreage is projected to be up 3.4 million acres. Now, the USDA is going to take an actual survey here the first 2 weeks in March and release those results on March 31st. So this is just based on pure economic considerations. Total supply will be up nearly 500 million bushels under their scenario. Total use is only up 70 million bushels. So look at the ending stocks projection, up 425 million bushel. Again, this is just a starting point. But a key message highlighted there, change happens and can be very fast. We're seeing that right now in the market with concerns about the impacts of tariffs. Let's shift gears now and focus on the upcoming supply demand report from USDA. That'll be released on Tuesday, March 11th at 11 a.m. Central Time. Let's take a look at the price changes associated with some recent reports. What this slide does is look at the change in May corn futures on the day that the report is released compared to the previous day. Now, there's been some years there has been some modest changes, a penny or two, but lately especially there's been some significant changes seen with this report, both to the upside and the downside. Critical message, work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your positions in place prior to the release of the report. Let's shift our attention to South America now, specifically looking at the corn planting progress in Brazil. Now we're looking at the second crop corn in Brazil. That's planted after the soybean harvest, of course. It accounts for about 75% of the corn in Brazil, some years closer to 80%. Mainly up in the northern area, Mato Grosso, Goiás, Mato Grosso do Sul. Now we're going to look at the actual planting progress for this year nationwide. We're looking at about 70% done nationwide, with 74% last year. Let's zero in on Mato Grosso. Mato Grosso has really caught up quite a bit. Look at that red line going sharply higher here the last few weeks, now at 85%. Granted, last year was at 90%. However, this year's pace is now slightly above the 5-year average. We'll concentrate on that Brazilian crop closely for you during the March time period into early April. Let's shift gears now and focus on export trends in the U.S. Looking here at unshipped export sales, again at a 3-year high here. Now, if we remove China from the equation, we're looking at the second highest level of unshipped book ever for this time of year, the end of February. So we're looking at year-to-date sales now of 1.916 billion bushels, or 415 million bushels, 28% above last year. And the USDA is only forecasting a more modest 7% increase in annual exports. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn. December corn, as we tape here on Wednesday this week, is trading near $4.45 a bushel. Key point, we're now outside that February pricing period. That's why it continues to be critical to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. And make sure to join our ATI Pro Media team shortly before 11 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday, March 11th, for a live update regarding the USDA report. Then we'll have a detailed market analysis at 1:30 p.m. Central Time that afternoon. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.